Alright, got a battle here against my good friend Tristan, who is Paco Justice from YouTube, pretty much. So he's a pretty good battler. He's got quite a few battles up on his channel, so feel free to check him out there. And actually, we had quite a few battles live, and this was one of them, so be sure to check it out. So I'm going to lead off with the Gliscor. He's going to lead off with his Jirachi, and I'm thinking he's going to set up his rocks. So I'm going for an attacking move, but unfortunately I have to misclick freaking acrobatics when I should have earthquaked them for some free damage. So anyways, I have to make that up and go for a fling, thinking maybe he's going to switch out this turn, or just so at least I can do acrobatics later, since I'm power hacks, so I don't want him to take too much advantage of that. So now I'm going to switch into Rodham here, thinking he's going to Iron Head me like a biatch, but instead he goes for a body slam, which could have sucked, but he didn't get the Parax, so that's good. So now he's going to predict the Will-O-Wisp, and he's going to switch into this thing, which was good, but at the same time, I don't know why he would really switch into it, considering I could just double Hydro Pump for the kill. But I'm going to do that and miss. He's going to miss his Focus Blast too, which was interesting. My Hydro Pump misses, and his Focus Blast misses again. So now we're going to have to play things differently. He's going to switch out, and I actually went for the Volt Switch, so that was a pretty interesting little turn there. And he's going to bring his Evil-Lighted Porygon 2, and I'm just going to switch into Tyranitar here just to get one crunch and kind of add a little pressure, I guess, so I can set up my rocks, hopefully. But he goes for the Toxic and misses, so I guess Hax is not in his favor at this point. He's going to recover, and I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks just so I can get that up. And now he's going to go for another Toxic, I believe, pretty much. And I just go for another... Oh, no, actually he goes for an Ice Beam. But I guess he could have Toxic, but he was predicting to switch or something. So now he's going to go for a Toxic. I could have switched out there, I guess. But, yeah, I'm going to get another Crunch. I'm thinking he's going to recover now, so I'm just going to switch into something, figuratively. So I'm just going to bring in Rodham Wash and Volt Switch him off the bat in case... If he stays in, I figure he's going to go for a Toxic, and I'll just bring in Extra Zero right there and then. But if he does switch, then I'll just get a free switch into whatever, pretty much. So he's going to bring in Reuniclus now. I still don't know why he would do that, considering if I did Hydro Pump, he would have taken a chunk of damage. So I definitely had a lot of opportunities to take that thing out. Like, it should have been gone by now. Like, but... Anyways, he's going to see the Crunch coming. I have no other choice to go for anything else. If I had Dragon Tail, I probably would have went for that. Considering I do have the Chopo Berry and I can take a Focus Blast like a beast. But, unfortunately, he's going to take that Crunch well. And I don't really have anything to switch out into. Unless Gliscor was at a high enough HP to actually be able to maybe stall him out or something. I don't know. But... yeah, he's going to take Life Orb damage, and right here I'm just going to finish him off with a Surf from Latios, pretty much, and that should be enough to kill, so I'm just going to do that. And, yeah, so now he's going to bring in something that can contend with Latios. He's going to bring in Gengar, and he's actually going to predict the switch, so that's what he stayed in and went for a Substitute instead. So I was like, wow, interesting. So, okay, so I have you at low enough HP. Pretty much you're going to die this turn, so you're either going to Shadow Ball me or Explosion or something, I don't know, or Pain Split. So I just let Gliscor take the bait for that. And now Reuniclus is going to come in, so I'm thinking he's going to probably start Calm Minding or using me as some kind of bait. So I was kind of worried about that, so I brought in Latios to stop him if he did that. But he does do a Psyshock, and I'm a little scared that he might stay in. Or maybe he'll bring in Jirachi or something. So I didn't want to release Surf. So I said if either of those things happen, I better off go for Trick. So that thing is kind of a little bit crippled. So at this point, maybe he'll go for Body Slammer and Iron Head. So I'm just going to use Gliscor as fodder now. But he's smart, and he does see that coming. And he's going to actually double switch back into the Reuniclus, which was, I guess, somewhat questionable. But I guess he didn't really have too much to switch into after that. So I'm going to bring in my own Reuniclus and start a Calm Mind War, which pretty much I can win because I outspeed him by 1 point miraculously. I know there's not a speed tie since I put, I don't remember if I just put 1 or 2 points in speed or something. I'm sure I put an extra point, so that's why I'm probably winning the speed tie there. So whatever on that. Now he's going to probably counter me. He's going to try to counter me with Iron Heads. He's going to get a crit Iron Head, which doesn't flinch. Kind of happy about that, because I would have sucked in the long run there. I might have not been able to take this thing down, period. So now he's going to get a flinch. My Focus Blast missed it before, and I'm like, what the hell? So I'm going to recover, get my energy back, and it's going to be a like pretty long stall war here. So, yeah. So anyways, let me tell you a bit about our battle series. Pretty much, we've been battling since like August, ever since this tournament in New York. Like, what was it? I think it was like Central Park. We had this tournament, so that was like I think that was the first time I ever battled him. So it was like, he was a pretty good dude. I've heard he's made to the finals in like every single tournament I heard about. So, you know, overall a really I want to say pretty badass trainer, because I don't know, like everywhere in New York you hear news about him. So I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be an interesting battle. But the first battle we had actually turned out to be a really haxy battle that I ended up winning in my favor. So, I mean, that, and he didn't see the low kick coming. Plus I had a lumberry or something, I don't remember. So pretty much I went for unexpected moves, and this was the exact team that won me the tournament actually. So he's battled it like at least 7 times, I guess. It was supposed to be like a counter, sort of a sand with anti-drizzle aspects in it to a degree, but I don't know, it's kind of so-so now, I guess. I don't really like Ferrothorn per se though, so I always put Reuniclus, since I don't know, Calm Minders are beasts, and Reuniclus just does that job best since it has Magic Guard and all that stuff going. The only thing that sucks about it is if you get Power Hacks, it doesn't cancel that, so it's unfortunate. So anyways, on to the battle. Look at this stall war. It's still going on. This is crazy. So, yeah, hopefully this is going to end sometime soon. So right here, he leaves me with a cinch of HP that leaves me with no choice but to switch into this thing. And I'm going to have to take an Iron Head and try to burn him. At first, I wanted to burn him, but then I kept playing my mindset game thinking he's going to switch on the 3rd turn or something. I don't know what he was going to do. So he flinches me twice. I actually thought he was going to switch this time, thinking I was that desperate to get a burn on him. But instead he stays in and goes for another Iron Head. After this turn, I would have probably burned him. But I don't know. I just like kind of lost it for a second. I just wanted to Volt Switch. I was like, okay, I can Volt Switch and actually get enough energy to recover and survive another Iron Head. So that's pretty cool. So the lefties actually mattered. That wasn't bad. And we were both talking about this. We were like, if I get that cinch of HP, I can actually survive Iron. And he's like, go for it. See if you can man up to doing that. So it works. I get a recover and a Calm Mind, and he brings in this thing now to try to weaken me with the next Scissor. So right here, I'm just gonna go take him out. And in hindsight, I probably could have just went for the recover, which would have been smarter, and then just stocked up about 5 more Calm Minds. But I didn't want to risk any kind of critical hit ratio or something happening, because that would have really sucked and rained on my party there. So I was kind of worried, considering the hacks has been going on. Now he's gonna make a smart play here, really interesting, and he's gonna paralyze me with Body Slam. So reason for doing that is he wants to actually play a stall war with me with our Reuniclus again. So this time he's actually faster, so he's gonna bring in his own Reuniclus, and now the stall war begins again. But this time it's in his favor, because, well, he's burned and I'm Power Hacks pretty much, because I really have a chance of being stuck for fully paralysis turns. So I have a good chance of, well, I'd add to say 90% chance of losing the stall war. So, but you guys will see. Pretty much I'm getting lucky. I haven't been Power Hacked so far, but it's not gonna end too favorable here. So yeah, like I said, I must have had about 10 battles with this dude. It's been crazy. I must have I think to this day I've only won 3 or 4, but we've had really close matches. Before this point, I think this was about our 3rd battle, so I only won our 1st battle, and the 2nd one was really haxy, so I ended up losing that one. But he put a really good team together anyhow. His Drizzle team was, I would say, was way more superior compared to mine, so he deserved the victory there. And this is our 3rd match, so you guys are going to see how this is going to turn out. But I'll tell you now, it's going to be a really close match, so yeah, stay tuned for what's coming up next. So yeah, I'm trying to stock up some more Calm Minds while he's gonna stock up his Calm Minds and pretty much try to kill me off of his Reuniclus there. He's gonna get his first damage. I'm gonna get my first hit of Side Shock, and it's not gonna do all that much. But unfortunately, I'm at a range where he'll take me out from there. So he was actually almost about to go for Recover, which would have sucked if I got a Power Hacks, but I was like, oh, whatever. I'm glad you took me out. So now I'm not gonna get I don't know, I want to say 6-0'd by this thing, considering what it's doing. But now I'm just gonna go for an X Scissor and hoping it was gonna go down, but knowingly with the max HP, max defense Reuniclus, it's just not gonna take it out. So Focus Blast will do the job, and unfortunately I lost one of my best sweepers at this point, and now I don't think I can take Jirachi, since I'm gonna be forced to Draco this thing pretty much, which basically was what he wanted, and now he can take me out with an easy Iron Head, or preferably Body Slam, since that's really the better move of the matter here. So he's gonna take this thing out, and I'm gonna go for a Surf, hoping it'll take it to low range or even take it out, but I get a crit. So I'm like, wow, I was almost sure that it would have survived that anyways. Like, oh man, dude, he should have won this match, like right there, just because so many factors. But overall, he played the game really well, so I think he deserved a victory there. Out of a last minute chance to try to come back, I'm just gonna trick him his leftovers from Jirachi to take his evil out away, basically. And now I'm going to switch into Rotom. I did think he was going to Toxic me, so I wasn't... At this point, I didn't really think I had the match anyways. I didn't think it mattered. But he goes for a Recover. I'm like, wait, why? I'm like, dude, is it that late that you're actually forgetting some things here? Like, it almost seemed like in this battle we were both drunk or something. Like, we're making some crazy plays. This is funny. So now he's gonna poison me. I'm gonna miss the Will-O-Wisp. It's like, Rotom, you're freaking drunk. What the hell? Missing your all your freaking attacks are missing. What the hell is going on here? So now he's gonna discharge me to wear me down when I should be wearing him down, which is not working. So everything is just not in my favor. So I'm like, I'm kind of losing it towards the end here. So I'm like, I don't know what the hell to do. Look, it missed again. So I'm like, I'm getting the same shit hacks that basically I had on him, because in our first battle he missed actually about 4 to 5 Will-O-Wisps in a row. So seriously, that really matters, since he was trying to hit my T-Tar, which had a Lumberry anyways, but whatever. Back to the battle. I'm going to try to Pain Split him to lose some damage there. He's going to discharge me. At this point, I realized he could have just recovered each and every single turn and won the whole battle like that. So I'm like, you should have won this. If you recovered every single turn, he would have won, Toxic Stall me successfully, and that would have been that. But he doesn't do that, and I'm just going to go for a Hydro Pump. And it's actually not really doing that much, so that's about near 50%. I don't even know. I didn't calculate that right for a second. I'll check it after the battle, but it looked like 50% or less. So I'm like, oh my god, this isn't even gonna... I'm just gonna see if Will-O-Wisp hits, and, you know, if you win, that's fine. So, like, I kind of gave up at this point. After the battle, he did tell me that if I Hydro Pumped and then went for a Draco, even with the Recover, it would have still left it at a range where Draco would have taken Porygon 2 out. So that's unfortunate, but, you know, a match is a match, and I had a lot of fun with this battle, and it was about one of my longest battles, I have to say. So we did have another really long battle, but that's not going to fit on YouTube, so I can't upload that. But anyways, great game, dude. This is one of my favorite matches, regardless of the outcome. And yeah, one of our pretty much really longest. So good game, Tristan, and hope to battle you again sometime in the future, and many more. Hopefully many more epic matches soon to come. Yeah, so hope the rest of you guys enjoyed the battle. I'll have plenty more 5th generation Wi-Fi battles, so be sure to stay tuned for that, and I'll have plenty more coming soon. So rate, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace.